moving on, we have our last but not the least speaker, whose topic is enough. The earth can't anymore. I find this topic even more dramatic, but let's see how his speech goes on. So I would like to call upon the stage Piyush, who is currently studying mechanical engineering in Thapatali campus. He loves speaking, but had to leave speaking due to his personal choices, and now he has again resumed speaking again. So let's give a big round of applause for Piyush Pant from Institute of Engineering, Thapatali campus.
150, 155, 160, 170, 180, 199, 181. Now you might all think that these all are ordinary numbers, right? But no, they're not. They are the numbers that frustrated a huge chunk of Nepali population. These are the price of 1 liter of petrol in the past few months of our country. These are very serious issues. Why do I think that this is important? It's important because it tells me that our demands are getting too high and it's already enough and the earth can't anymore. Every year, approximately 55 billion tons of fossil fuel energy, metals, minerals, and different kinds of biomass energy are extracted from the earth. I think it's problematic because it's way more than the earth that can actually offer to us. One question to you all. How does it feel to consume something that is even difficult to pronounce? I'm talking about the names of chemical pesticides. It's sad, right? I'll tell you one thing that's even more sad. United Nations says that over 1/3 of the world's soil is already degraded. And at this rate, the future generation will not get anything after 45 to 60 years. A child shows a video to his dad, asks him, "What is this?" The dad remains silent. You know what the video was about? The video was about how beautiful nature used to be, how green nature used to be. The world where the future generation forgets that the trees were green, that the rivers were clean, rivers used to flow, aquatic life did exist, and the sky was blue. I do not consider that world a progressive world. That world is a world of destruction. That world is a world of devastation. We're all humans, right? Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens in Latin means wise man. And we all consider nature our mother earth. Tell me one thing. Would a wise man ever do this to his mother? No. That's principally wrong. That's why we need to change. And what if I tell you one word can change this whole world? It might sound very stupid, but it can. The word is called alternatives. Let me talk about a few alternatives and solutions that I think can fundamentally change this world. First, solar panels. Using solar panels for electricity generation and heat generation will result to less than 10% of carbon emissions, which I find very significant. Second, biodiesel and ethanol as different kinds of alternate fuels. Brazil has been using more than 20% of ethanol, that is alcohol, in their gasoline and traditional fuels, and that has reduced the carbon emissions and made the environment more green. Research says that. Third, energy audit benchmarking. It is the process of setting standards for the factories, industries, and different kinds of corporations, which sets a limit for energy wastage. And if they go above that limit, they are penalized. What I feel is that the world needs to penalize those polluters and incentivize those people who take smallest of the steps. I think then the world can change. Fourth, textile waste. Joaquin Phoenix, aka Joker. He wore one pair of tuxedo suit and went to all the award ceremonies, including the Oscars. What I mean to say is that his message was very clear. Earth is using way more clothes than they actually require. It produces huge chunk of textile waste. I think it can change. First, use what's required. Very simple, right? Second, do not hesitate to exchange your clothes. Do not hesitate to donate your old clothes. A children dying of cold on the streets, a person lying naked on the streets, shivering with cold, will not care about the brand you used, will not care about how many times you used that clothes previously. He just cares about one piece of cloth that can cover his body. One very important thing now. Look in front of your tables. Plastic bottles. Imagine the time of your life where you used plastic bottles for drinking water, where you used plastic straws for juice, where you used polythene bags, plastic bags for carrying goods, and you saw people outside burning plastic. I say that's problematic because every year above 14 million tons of plastic ends up in the ocean. Every year, WHO says that over 829,000 people die of unsafe water. That means in my 5 minutes of speech, 7 people die in search of clean water. I find that problematic. And I find that we need to change. We need to act now. Because if we don't, one pandemic will sweep everything from us. But it's not COVID. It's the excuse pandemic. There are no ifs and buts when you talk about saving the environment. We need to change, because if you change, your house will change, your society will change, your country will change, and ultimately the whole world will change. One question to you all. Are you all ready to take part in this change?
Yes.
Are you all ready to take part in this change and become able to make the world carry us?
Yes.
If yes, repeat with me. Yes, it can. Yes, it.
Can.
Yes, it.
Can.
Yes, it.
Yes.
Here's the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Earth can change. Earth can become a better place to live in. We need to act. Thank you.